welcome back to another movie review, and this one, oh boy, so I watched the live-action remake of Dumbo. I knew going into it, this was not going to be good. I knew it was not. But I don't think I was quite prepared for just how lackluster it was going to be. I loved the original growing up. Honestly, it's probably one of the earliest things I even have a memory of watching as a little kid. I know I was about 2 remembering watching that, and I'm not sure. There's a couple other movies I could say I might have been about the same age that I remember watching. I'm not sure which is first, but for some reason I feel like Dumbo is the earliest movie memory. So, with that in mind, it's always held a special place for me. And yet, it's also one of those things where I feel like I think about the plot of it and I remember little blips. I'm like, do I really remember the plot, though? I don't know. Huh. Weird. Like, I remember the crows. I remember the little train at the beginning. I remember Baby Mine, obviously. Pink elephants. The whole shebang. Little Timothy, the mouse. All of that stands out. But then I try and think about a plot and I'm like, yeah, I don't remember too much there. It's been too many years since I've seen it. But at the same time, I went into the live-action one hoping that it would at least be true to the original. Was sorely disappointed. Knew immediately it was going to be a shit show the second I saw Danny DeVito. I love Danny, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about Danny. But I'm sorry, the man does not belong in kids' films. He just doesn't. I realize he's been in them before, and just... it always feels inappropriate every time, even when he's not doing anything wrong. And I hate that I feel that way, because like I said, I love Danny, but I can't shake that feeling no matter what he's in that's a kid film. And he's kind of like the ringleader of this circus. It's like, oh boy, it's gonna be like that, alright. We don't get the train song in this. No, we get a little instrumental snippet of it, and him, like, humming it or something, or singing it to himself. That's as close as we get to the train song, other than, again, instrumental over the credits. I miss my Casey Jr. Bring it back. And then, we have children living at the circus with their dad, who is one-armed and supposedly a freak. Not my words, I'm talking about circuses back then, how they treated the performers as freaks, okay? Not me trying to be a dick. This is me describing the film. But it's like, oh, and the little girl has a mouse in a cage that's dressed up as Timothy. It's the closest we ever get to him being a thing in this. He's not a character, he just makes a brief appearance almost as a cameo. That's it. They never even say his name. I'm really salty about that. But she's all into science and really has, like, no sense of humor whatsoever, and her brother's just, like, a normal child, and this is in the days where women don't science! What are you talking about? Yeah, it's like that. I think I bristled up, like, the second I saw that. I was like, oh god, they changed the whole thing. Why did we change the whole thing? And then I looked at the runtime on it, it was like 2 hours or something. And I looked at the runtime on the original, it's like 90 minutes, so I was like, okay. I see what we did here. I mean, if it was even 90 minutes, maybe it was less than that. I feel like Dumbo's like a really short movie in the original. Maybe it was 70, the more I think about it. Regardless, it's a short-ass movie. But the live action was not. So we have all of the circus freaks. We have Dumbo's mom, who is expecting, and she all of a sudden is being difficult, and they're trying to force her out of the train car, but oh, look! There's a baby under all that hay, and it's Dumbo. And oh, call the papers, and then they see his ears, and oh, please, don't call the papers. We don't want anybody to see this ever. shoot it. And it's like, wait, what the fuck? This just escalated so goddamn quickly. What the fuck just happened? You have a whole circus of freaks, so you have one animal with a deformity, and you decide, oh, let's kill it. What? What the fuck? Wouldn't that be more of an attraction to have an animal that is so uniquely different? Okay, Disney, what the fuck ever. I was already pissed off by this point. I was more pissed off then. There's like this redneck dude who's just trouble from like the first time they show him for no real good reason, really. Who just antagonizes Dumbo's mom into attacking because he's fucking with Dumbo so bad. And oh, they act shocked that she frickin' trampled him to death. Oh yeah, that's a thing! Like, not even 15 minutes into the film, we've got somebody trampled to death. Hey, it wasn't a mother for once in a Disney film! Hey, we've got that! But oh, the kid's mother is dead, so we still have the dead mother thing going on in Disney, because it wouldn't be Disney without a dead mother, right? So, because they have Dumbo's mom all locked up now, because she was bad or something for defending her baby. Now Dumbo's too, like, depressed to move, or live, or eat, or anything. And the kids are trying to cheer him up, and somewhere in there there's a feather, and she's, like, trying to, like, make this whole statement comparing this key necklace that her mother gave her to this feather, which is totally not how the feather happened in the original, but okay, what the fuck ever. And he accidentally inhales it and sneezes, and oh shit, he flew. And that's how we find out he can fly in this, and okay, alright, we're doing that. That becomes a thing, and suddenly he's obsessed with feathers from that one time, and anytime he sees one, he practically has a full-on feather fetish and cannot help himself, and has to inhale it. Like, not just look at it, not just hold it. No, he needs to snort that fucker up his trunk so he can fly every time. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Good God, it's a shit show. None of the adults believe that this happened until they decide, well, we need to at least somehow get our investment back on this baby elephant, so put him in the clown act. Maybe people can at least laugh at him or something. And it's in that where it's the firefighting clowns, which, okay, well, it's kind of cool seeing that, like, real live action acted out fairly well. And they have him go up the burning building to supposedly put out the fire with his trunk, even though they're showing how, yeah, the carnies are the one turning the fire on and off, blah, 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 because none of it's real, but, that's okay. Until all of a sudden they screw up and it bursts into flames and actually starts burning, and oh no! And the little kid comes out of nowhere with a feather and climbs up the ladder to give it to him even though it's on fire and kid, you're gonna fucking die. But okay, we're doing this, fine, whatever. And obviously he snorts it up and he goes flying around the place and the kid falls down the ladder to what looked like her death, except it's into a tub of water, so she's fine, magically, even though from that high up I'm pretty sure the impact would still damage if not kill you. But okay, whatever, fine. We're doing this. This is how they all find out he can fly, and okay, he's worth something. So then they want him to do it every night, which, good luck with that. But, word gets back to New York City about this, and somebody wants to buy his ass. And they say, no, not unless you buy the whole circus. So fine, they do, and of course he's scummy as shit. It's that guy who played Batman in the 80s. What's his face? Can't think of his name. But he's the one that people argue is the best Batman. Him. So, Michael Keaton. There it is. Why I couldn't think of that name. I could think of Michael, but I couldn't think of Keaton, which is a Michael J. Fox fan who loves Family Ties and the character of Alex P. Keaton. That's really funny that I couldn't think of the name Keaton. But anyways, let me go see what those messages are real quick. I will be right back. Okay, it got later than I thought it was going to, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up more quickly than I thought I was going to. Anyway, there's a lot of issues I had with this one. I mean, the whole thing of the circus being sold out to the rich dude who's a tyrant and ends up trying to screw over everybody and basically has his own version of Disneyland that he's running that he wants the circus to be a part of. That, oh, spoiler, Dumbo's mother is in a different part of it. And at one point he wants her euthanized. Great! Great! There's like some Cirque du Soleil chick that works with him that initially you can't tell, is she good or is she evil? Hold on. Okay. Can't tell if she's good or if she's evil. She turns out to be good, but it's like she and Dumbo are going to do some, like, flying act together that never quite 100% works out. It's really weird. It's really weird. They technically have the pink elephants thing, but it's not from him getting drunk. They don't allow him to get drunk in this one, I guess because, oh, children are too sensitive to see a pretend elephant get pretend drunk, but okay. Okay. So now it's just like a bubble blower that makes the pink elephants and makes them dance, and they don't have the words with that either. Yeah, I took this very personally. I mean, long story short, obviously they end up saving the day and blah blah blah. Both Dumbo and his mother get out of there. All the circus people get out of there. Everything ends up fine. They end up having their own successful circus. Blah 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 blah. There's a whole lot I'm skipping over. But I'm waiting for the crows, right? Crows never happen. The song never happens, and I'm sure it's because people went, oh, it's racist because the crow's name was Jim. Unless you read the credits, you didn't even know that was his name. But okay, you could have left the name out. You could have kept the crows. You could have kept the song, but okay. Nope, we didn't do it. We could have updated the style so it didn't sound racist or whatever, even though I still don't think it is, but whatever. They totally did away with that. They basically stripped Dumbo of everything that made it lovable. But oh, the biggest thing that pissed me off, hold on, let me answer this real quick, and then I'll answer that. So, several days later, I finally remembered, oh yeah, I was supposed to finish the Dumbo review. Oops! So here we are. I just remembered that, oh yeah, that was a thing I was supposed to do. My bad. Anyway, so, the thing that bothered me more than anything in this remake, the thing that tipped me off immediately, the second that I saw it come out, when they did Baby Mine, one of the circus freaks was playing it on a ukulele. And I just knew, as of that moment, this scene will have no emotional reaction whatsoever, will it? And I wasn't wrong. Because honestly, who's gonna sit there and sob to a fucking ukulele? I'm not hating on ukuleles, I have one. You guys know this, I love it. But it is... there's a time and a place for everything, and this song, in this scene, was not it. And they watered it down so much to where it's like, I've noticed with the Disney remakes, that's like anything that would have caused an emotional response in the originals, they watered that shit down because let's not emotionally scar our children through Disney films. It's like, dude, that is part of what made them so memorable and so good was those very scenes. Yeah, they may have made you cry, but they left a fucking lasting impact, did they not? Yes, they did. It bothers me so bad that they keep doing this, but that one in particular, I don't know, just... the way they did it pissed me off so fucking bad. And not just because of that, but just the whole scene. They watered it down so badly. Just... no. That is all I can say to that is just... no! Oh my god, I don't even know what to rate this damn movie. I don't. I'm trying to think. I'm trying real hard, guys, but, realistically, taking everything into account, I would probably rate this a very super mediocre 2.5 out of 5. I really didn't like it. I'm sorry, I tried to. It wasn't unwatchably bad, but being a fan of the original, there was a lot of things with this that just pissed me off and rubbed me the wrong way, and I watched it with one of my friends over on Jeanette's channel. I'll link to her review of this too, but honestly, this pissed me off more than anything, mostly. So, it's not getting a good review from me. I'm sorry. It isn't. It's not. Maybe some of the others will. Not this one. But now I am that much more nervous to watch the remake of my favorite Disney movie, Lady and the Tramp. The whole reason that I got my Disney Plus subscription was to watch that movie. And it's been, let's see, Disney Plus came out in November, so December, January, February, March, April. It's been 5 months and I still haven't watched it yet because I am so scared of how they probably have ruined it. Even though the trailer, it did make me cry, just because I was so happy to even see it. I'm so conflicted when it comes to that one. I'm so conflicted. I want to like it, but at the same time, I'm so fearful that they've probably ruined it. And I don't know that my heart is ready to handle it if they did, in fact, ruin it. One of these days, I will watch it. But before then, I'll probably watch the live-action Lion King and live-action, I don't know what, but I'm sure there's other ones. Oh yeah, Aladdin. I haven't watched that one yet. Probably Mulan. Probably a bunch of other things before I get around to that one, because I'm not ready. When I feel ready, I'll do it, but I'm not ready yet. Anyways, yeah, that's what I have to say about Dumbo. So, anyways, that's it for this one. So, as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Also, should I also backtrack and, review the original films, too? Because, obviously they're not new to me, but I've been watching them my entire life, but I would be happy to review those, even though it'll probably be like trying to review the Beatles albums is for me. It's hard because I've watched them my whole life, and trying to view it through a lens of reviewing, usually when I do that through new eyes, doing this on something I've known literally my whole life will be difficult. I kind of want to do it, but I also don't know if there's really any interest for me to. Let me know. Anyway, guys, till next time. Bye-bye.